Welcome back to my channel, YouTube. Got 2004 Impala here that's got a bad rear hub bearing. See some shake here. Alright, we're going to go through the procedure on replacing it today. Hopefully I can get some good footage. It's going to be kind of difficult. I'm trying to hold the camera and work with one hand, but I'm going to do the best I can. Alright, let's get it. Alright, to start this off, first thing we want to do is get this wheel off. Okay, after the wheel's off, now we're going to remove the brake caliper. That's going to be 14 millimeters. Alright, we got the bolts off the caliper. I'll slide this off, sit here, and let it hang by the hoses. I'll get a bungee cord in a minute. Pull the shoes, brake pads out. Not really bad. Actually, yeah, it's got a little groove in it. I got another set to replace them. But right now we got bigger fish to fry. Alright, now we're going to take this bracket off that holds the caliper. And these are going to be 13 millimeters. See if I can show you. That's one there, and that's the other one there. Alright, I got the two 13 millimeters out. Take this off. Now the rotor can come off. And it's the, you can see the movement. We have four 10 millimeter bolts that holds the main part of the hub in. And you can access them through these holes here. And it's going to be 10 millimeter. I got the four bolts out the hub through, like I say, through these access holes. So now I'm gonna see if I can give it a little whack with a hammer on the side to see if I can get it to loosen up. Best case scenario, it will come out without me getting too crazy banging from the back. So I'm gonna give it a front shot and see what happens. All right, this 4-pound mallet, I'm getting it in. I was beating it, now I got it loose, but I put a bolt in. You can see it for everything wouldn't fall. So now I'm gonna take those bolts out and I'll show you the next step. We got it off, sitting here. First thing we got to do, this pin here. This is a plastic pin. We're gonna push this out. Then we can disconnect the parking brake block here and just push the cable through. And then we'll be able to take this and work on it separately. You also want to disconnect this little spring here that all ties in. Believe it or not, this little plastic pin here is giving me a little bit of rough time knocking it out. So what I'm gonna try to do, I'm gonna take this pressure off of this spring here, then just pull the whole thing out. So I'm just gonna use a screwdriver, take the spring pressure off. I don't think I'm able to do this one-handed. Alright, basically I'm just going to take, you can see there's a hole here. Just going to pull the spring out and release the pressure. Oh, maybe I can do it one-handed. Alright. Alright, I got the spring loose. Take this off. Slice out the way. Now maybe I can get everything to come out together. This on hook. I need two hands. Alright, now I was able to get the spring off here. Then I'll hook this on this little rod, the parking brake. This actually will come out. It just goes and applies pressure when it's pulled, stepped on. Now let me see if I can get all this to move together. There we go with the one-handed thing again. Trying to give you some footage. I'm Gotta persuade her. Yeah, starting to get some clearance there. Sorry for the camera work, guys, but I don't have my cameraman nowhere around to help me out here. Alright, I gotta put it down. I need two hands, I gotta hold it. Alright, I got it loose. A lot of oxidation. Yeah, everything's kind of tight. This backing plate's kind of rusted, so I don't want to go too crazy hitting on it with a hammer. But it was kind of tight in here, and rust. Alright, anyway, the next thing we got is these two T30 Torx, so we can move this arm, and then we're gonna separate everything from the back plate. Alright, that's a new hub here. One thing you gotta remember, the orientation. How your plug is going to be pointing towards the front of the car. We're just going to slide this back and plate over. And this for the emergency brake. It's going to go up. That's what the T30 is going to pull into these holes right here. So I'm just going to put that underneath and start the T30s in the bracket. Alright, we got the parking brake back in, pins in. Now we got to hook the spring. Gonna go around here, clipping that hole. Once again, I gotta put the camera down. I'm just gonna put the spring around and sticks right in this hole here and I'll lock it in. All right, we're back. So I basically was able to clip the spring under here and goes loops around this slot and goes in the hole. So now we're ready to start putting it up. Like I said, you want to clean this out here so that you can have a good surface for this to go up in. So I guess we're going to start putting it in there, see what we get. All right, basically you just put it in, line the holes up, get your bolts started. You want to tighten them like 55 foot-pounds, I think. And then we're gonna start putting the brake stuff back on. But before I do that, I have to put these things back in for the parking brake adjusters. But that's only a matter of popping them in the end. All right, let me finish tightening these up. All right, got the parking brake in position. Line up the bottom. So next we got put the rotor back on. There you go, doing it one-handed, so. I gotta get it to seat the parking brake. Alright. We got free turn. Alright, next thing we're going to do is put the caliper bracket on. One thing you don't want to forget, like I almost did, you got to put your anti-lock clip back on for the sensor. And that's one plug right in. So it clicks. Alright, job complete. Took for a test ride. Everything was good. So it wasn't too bad of a job. Some of the stuff was a little rusted, tough to get off, but all in all it's not too bad. You can always hit me up in the comments if you got a question. But as usual, comment, like, subscribe, and catch you on the next video.